Hail all Hawks! This is Littleton Hockey. We are at the Ice Garden in Aspen, Colorado, where our Littleton Hawks 14U V Black will take on the challenge from up the road a bit, VAIL. I don't know who they are. VAIL. Hawks came up with a 5-1 win against Denver Country Club. Sluggish start, but Hawks got it rolling. DCC gave a heck of a game. Same skaters on the ice, plus number 12, Rocco Eimer. He had to sit out a game. But he's back and ready for action as the Hawks are winding up their pregame skate with less than a minute to go. Tonight in net will be number 35, Corbin Pacheco. And not generous accommodations here for a video at the Ice Garden, so I'm doing a handheld thing. Through glass, through net. I don't know how it's going to go. Down to a few more seconds of the warm-up period. Hawks look pretty good skating. VAIL team, they're the home team wearing the home whites. Almost have a Littleton look to them with dark blue, not black. They'll have the white sweaters, blue numerals, and so on. Goalie's chatting it up. Team has collected the pucks, gathered around the goal. Baseball update. Seattle comes back and stuns the Toronto Blue Jays. Take a 3-2 lead in that series. And how about this? Yeah, you're going to get some of that tonight. I'm a Dodger fan. Hawks have broke the bench. Now coming out, first skaters on the ice, number 5, Benny Stanton. He'll be winged on the left by number 15, Lucas Stewart. Number 8, on the right, Camden Alexander. On my signal, unleash hell, boys. Littleton takes the first draw. But VAIL sends it down to their offensive end in the Littleton defensive zone. Something's happening in the corner, who knows? Cross ice pass, now back to the far corner. VAIL sets up on the right point. Shot flutters up in the air and stopped by Corbin. They're doing stop time tonight. I think they need, I don't know what they're going to do. I didn't even start the clock. Does it matter? VAIL takes a face-off corner to corner. Now they're in the near corner and on the near boards. VAIL shot from the high slot. Blocked by Littleton. Back in the neutral zone. Littleton trying to get in through offensive end. Just getting onside here. Stanton tries to send it down. Picked off by VAIL. VAIL has it behind our net. Our goal. Kept in by Max. He shoots. Deflected by VAIL. Now loose in the slot. Backhanded by Lucas Stewart. Just off the net. VAIL. There's a shot. Blocked. Loose puck, a scramble, and VAIL clears. We'll have icing should it make it. I don't think it will. Play the puck. Sawyer Crawford comes up with it. Brings it around to the near side. VAIL centers. Shot. Blocked by Max. That stung a little bit. He comes up off it. Sawyer feeds to the center. Just out of Gable's reach. Gable chases the puck. VAIL to it first. Now it's in the neutral zone. VAIL sets up in our offensive zone. Almost picked up by Rylan Ray. We were making a charge, picked up by VAIL. Now it's centered. Gable almost had a shot, just out of reach again. Puck down from the half boards to the far corner. VAIL comes up with it. Hawks are playing pretty tough tonight so far. The chase is on. There goes Aiden Brown. He's on a race with number 11. Good speed, good hustle play there. Centering. Nolan Campbell there in a defensive position to block the shot. Puck now back in the center. Alexander puts it up into the neutral zone, picked up by VAIL. VAIL sends it down to the far boards. Now Littleton takes it down. Icing will be the call. Now they're running the clock. Zero here in the first period. 10:50 and rolling. 8:26 Mountain Time. Rocco centered that. VAIL picked it up, tried to dump it off the boards. Down the near boards. Centering pass picked up by Littleton. Picked off by the Hawks. Shot pad save there by Corbin Pacheco. Bounce pass off the boards onto the left point. Now down to the corner. Another scramble in the crease. Great save by Corbin. Now here we come the other way. Plenty of defenders. And an offside call against the Hawks. Earlier today in a 5-1 victory, a couple tip of the hat. One to J.D. LaPierre. He stood on his head for the first period while Littleton was watching the other team play some hockey. Great job. Best I've ever seen J.D. play personally. Littleton tries to send it into the zone. Bounces back in the neutral area. Now back. Sawyer has it. Pass deflected. Now up on Benny's stick. Back and forth in the neutral zone on the far boards. There's a stick fight over there. First to the puck was number 8, Camden Alexander. He's got 2 defenders. He shoots, blocked by a stick. Loose puck and rolling. Also play there by Sawyer to keep VAIL from having an odd man rush. Come down to a face-off in neutral and Littleton's offensive end. Gerard will be centering here. Fight for control. Gable comes in, pops it back to the boards. Puck is coming down to the other end. Littleton returns to the neutral zone. Offside VAIL. We'll have a drop right here in front of us. Gerard pushes it over to Gable. Vail picks it up. They're looking for some action in the slot. Good job by Campbell. He pushes it over to the far corner. Vail still trying to get the puck to the net. Dive and save by Pacheco. Another great effort today. I think is the best hockey I've seen out of number 16, Aaron Shanahan.
Come on, Vail.
Vail ends up with control of the puck, and now they pop it from corner to corner now behind the goal line. Back and forth, skater goes. He brings it up to the left point. Shot down low. Stick save, and it pops up over the goal. The other centering pass, that was a great idea. They had a loose man on our side on the post. Vail keeps it in play off the right point. Now back down to the far corner. Vail keeping a lot of time here. Picked up, just missed by Gable. But he did it just enough. Here comes Nolan Campbell. That was him, number 4, coming down the near boards. Down the near boards, now the half boards. Vail trying to bring it up. Now there's a lot of action. Puck pinned against the boards. Rocco chips it down. It's behind the goal line on a Vail stick. Campbell tries to keep it in. He does for now. Into the neutral zone. Hawks are chasing down. Vail's taking a line change. Still no score here. A clearing pass just went off of Pacheco and almost into the net. Woo, that was almost an own goal. Vail taking it across the blue line. Another shot, scoop and a save by Pacheco at 6:10 and rolling. I'm a few seconds behind. Good hockey action on both sides so far tonight. Aaron Shanahan, he's winging out there. Rocco centering. Rocco pops it over to his left winger. Aaron lost the glove. Puck rolls down into the near corner. Centering pass. Shot, pad save. Hawks are swarming well on defense. Clearing attempt. Now we got a Littleton player. Rocco got put into the boards in the wrong way. He's sitting up against the boards, collecting himself. Clock should be stopped now on injury time. I don't know if they're going to do anything about that. Okay, they have stopped the clock. Heimer's getting some encouragement and help to the bench from some teammates. You know how they are. He'll take a moment, shake it off, and be like new. We take a week off of work. A lot of big hustle this morning. I really noticed number 9, Sawyer Crawford, just being a pest out there on defense. And a good gritty work on the behalf of Eli Gates, number 11. He skated some long shifts and really getting it up. Now, Littleton goes on the power play at 5:04. We don't know if they're going to get, I haven't seen it since. Cross check or board, and there's 2 in the box now for Vail. And they have 4 on the ice. We're back to action. Vail picked off the face-off. Giving chase is Max. Max looks at his option, sets it up, passes it forward to Benny. He's coming up the slot. Takes a shot on goal. Pad save. That was deflected just a bit. That took a little bit of steam out of that. Held up on the left point by Littleton. Pass down to the boards off Lucas. Action, loose puck in front of the net, just missed it. Great job by Max keeping the puck in the zone. He takes one down towards the net, just off the mark. No icing. Let's go get it. Max Fox picks it up. He's in the near corner. Cross ice pass on the tape. Ryland comes behind the goal. Looks for a centering pass. He gets it there. Nobody there to get it. Another shot blocked by Vail. Vail clears his own and gets on a Littleton stick. There's Max. He forwards it to Ryland. Ryland across the ice. The puck bounces into near the corner. Now picked up by Benny. Benny looking for a center. Got a loose puck. Shot. Shot again. Cover saved by Vail. Great scoring chance there for the Hawks. We're rolling at 3:30 and moving along here in the first period. This rolling clock makes things happen fast. Pretty even match so far. Out comes Mason Gerard with Gable and Ryland. Over to Gable. He puts one towards the net, just off the mark, bounces behind the net. Vail picks it up. Vail looks to clear, picked up by Littleton. Nolan Campbell has it at the half boards. He's swinging around the corner. We're trying to get someone over there. Loose puck picked up in the neutral zone by Vail. They're coming over to the far side. Great angle there by Nolan Campbell. And now the puck comes down to Littleton offensive end. To the end and to the goal line. Side to side comes Vail. Down deep in our offensive end. Fight for the puck in the corner now on the half boards. Vail clears. Wisely, Campbell stays back. He dumps it. Line change for the Hawks. Vail coming to the other way. Pressed by Littleton. Aiden Brown. There's a check there by Rocco. Takes a look and keeps on ticking. Here comes Aaron Shanahan. He holds up, tries to pass across, picked up by Vail. That'll be icing. And here we go. We'll come back here with 1:50 and rolling. Face-off will be stick side for the Vail goalie. Rocco and Eli on the ice. Penalties expired, but there's a young man still sitting in timeout for his actions for Vail. Rocco centers. Shanahan on the left wing. Back on the defense. Crawford. Fox. Shot, quick shot by Aaron Shanahan off the pads. Now loose puck down. And picked up by Vail, but it was not on the mark, thankfully. And there's a shot and save by Pacheco. Under a minute to play in this first period. Rocco. Ref, puck. Rocco pops it over to his left winger. Picked up by Vail. Long shot from the high right point, gloved by Pacheco again. That should be 9-3 now, shots on goal favoring Vail. But we've had a few good scrambles and scoring chances in the crease, just nothing found the net yet. This will be icing. It's not icing, it was on net. Go get it, boys. Puck goes off 3 sticks in the air. Pop, pop, pop. Pacheco pushes it out of the way. And we will not return to action before the icing call gets set. And that's all, folks. So here we are, 0-0 after 1. Good up and down action, good physical play. Pretty well matched teams, obviously. The score 0-0. Top of the 7th inning, Dodgers 4, Brewers nothing. We're back at Lewis Arena tomorrow, where we had the first game. Well, I went for the second game. That was wrong. And we play Colorado Springs, who got beat by a tough Aspen team. Last second goal beat them. So that they have 2 losses in the column, no points on record. Are your arms getting tired, or is it just me? So 14 minutes set on the clock. Benny and the boys are out there. That'd be Benny Stanton, number 15, Lucas Stewart on the left wing, right winger, Camden Alexander. Aiden and Nolan. We're playing hockey here in the second period now. Littleton trying to get control of the puck. For a moment they did, but then Vail picked it up. Dumped down in the near corner, picked up by Littleton. Campbell has it. Sizing up his options, passes forward, picked up by Vail from the high left point. They put one towards net, off the mark. Now coming up is Littleton, near the boards. Stewart tries to get it through the neutral zone, picked off by Vail. Press the puck. Go ahead, press it. Vail sends it carrying down into the corner, now back to the half boards. Pass to the slot, picked up by Littleton. There's Lucas. He tries to get and does clear the zone, picked up on Vail. Offside will be the call. Forward change for the Hawks. Gerard, Colton. There's Ryland. Hawks win the face-off. Gerard brings it over to our near side. Puck down on net. Loose puck in the crease, but nobody there. There's a long ways to skate. There's a trip coming up and another power play coming up for the Hawks. Sometimes that stick gets in the way of the skates, and boop, there goes the arm. Whistle, whistle. I'm not sure if that young man got a match penalty. I should have been sitting over there all the time. Puck is down. Vail works for it. They bring it up, but picked up by Nolan. Nolan, he forwards it here to Benny. Benny chases it down. Cycled back over on the defensive point-to-point. Now across. Here comes guess who? Max Fox. Picked off. Neutral zone controlled. There's a fight. We can put in. Here comes Alexander. Poked away, but picked up by Campbell. Campbell, he puts one towards the net, just slides across the crease. Down into the near corner. Centering pass on the mark. Shot again. Rebound. Saved by Vail. Puck will go down. Icing's the call. We'll come down in the friendly territory here. We're rolling at 11:20. Players on one circle. The official says, but I'm over here with the puck. You want to play hockey? You got to come see me. There's Benny. Rocco playing the left wing. Camden's over there on the right. Puck goes over to Rocco. He puts one towards the net. Just goes off the cage. Bill swings it corner to corner on their defensive end. Trying to clear it. Went back over the blue line, and that'll be another offside call, and that'll be a neutral zone drop on the far dot over there in front of the Littleton bench.
Come on.
Mason coming out to center this with Gable and Ryland. Comes over to Ryland, just off his stick. Now Vail comes to it. Vail sends it down to their offensive end. Behind the net is Max with the puck. He's being harassed very well by a Vail player. Now Max comes up freely up the near side. He likes to go coast to coast. He's a jetliner. He puts one towards the net. Blocked by Vail. Gable's in the corner. He's trying to get something against a larger Vail player, but aren't they all? Puck slides down to the face-off out. Now picked up by Nolan. Skating his way through. Gable sends one towards the net. Just goes off the calf of a player. That was coming on the mark, but deflected, and now the puck bounces here, bounces there. If it makes it, it doesn't make it. The players got there in time. Mason Gerard, he comes up with the puck. New forwards are Eli Gates and Stewart. Stewart puts one down just off to the side of the goalie. Vail coming behind the net, now up. They clear the zone. Challenged nicely by the Flow. Here comes number 9. Picked up by Vail. They went to clear. They do clear, and they send it, and this will be icing again. And we'll come back. This really kills a lot of time, though. You lose a lot of hockey time on icing on a rolling clock. 0-0 second period, though. Nearing the halfway point of this game. Rocco centering. Shanahan to his left. Gates to his right. Aiden Brown and Nolan Campbell back on the defensive side of things. Picked up by Nolan. From Aiden to Nolan. Now Eli. Vail keeps it in the neutral zone. Now it rolls into the Littleton offensive end. Good job by harassment of, once again, number 11. He's pushing the puck, forcing the defender to make decisions. First down to the puck on the far end was Aiden Brown. He gets checked, and we'll slide it down here, and that'll be another icing call, but this time against the Hawks. Corbin's matched every effort by the Vail team. He's had a solid night in the crease. Benny pops it over to his winger. Aiden takes it back to the corner. It gets chipped up to the left defensive point. Everybody looking for leverage and pushing. Now there's 5 players over there vying for the attention of the puck. And it comes out. Here's Benny. He could get speed. He has speed. He's going to bring one in. Shot. And just off the goaltender's glove. He was down there so fast we didn't have anybody down there on the post. Great effort there. Turnover on the blue line. Vail chips it down behind the goal. Now to the far corner. Max takes a hit. Slides back from Benny to the near corner on Lucas Stewart. Lucas Stewart, he lets one across the slot. Picked up by Vail on the blue line. They're coming again. Nice convergence there by the Hawks to get on that puck. No free passes here. Here's Benny. Passes it forward to Alexander. Camden, he'll take one. Deflected, flies up into the netting. So we'll have a face-off. Should be on the near dot. You're taking it up here to the neutral. What are you doing? Yeah, that. Okay. It can be confusing. Okay, the players knew where to be. The official with the puck was just, I don't know, playing shenanigans out there. Benny. Over to Camden. Camden puts one on net. Oh, just a pad save there. On the right point. Max lets one fly. Look for a tip in. Just went off the mark. Vail trying to clear. Then he keeps it in. He puts one off, but stick out in the way. Littleton cycles it up. Rocco sends one to the net. He backhands one from about 40 feet, and it was on the mark. 5 minutes and rolling. Here's Nolan Campbell trying to slide it over. Vail clears, but Max is on the ball. On the puck. Littleton sets up deep. Are you dizzy? I am. Puck down, and we'll have an icing call. Where we got offsides. Well, it'll be icing. So the puck will be dropped in the Littleton offensive zone. Benny's still centering. Camden Rocco out there. They're looking good tonight as a line. Puck comes over to Camden. Camden puts one, but just off the mark. Puck chipped into the neutral zone, picked up by Nolan Campbell. Number 4 slides it over to Benny. Benny slides it around a defender, but picked up by Vail. Still looking for control and slot. Rocco tried to get off his shot. There's another backhander, but picked off by a defender of Vail. Puck slides around to the far corner, picked up by Stanton. Stanton brings it up to his defender, Max Fox. Max puts one down, blocked by Vail. Another shot, tipped, flutters. Puck over in the far half boards. Vail looking for a break. Campbell back to defend. Corbin swats it away into the corner, picked up by Campbell. Nolan slides it over to Max. Max is trying to pass it forward, deflects back onto his stick. Max went down, came up, got the puck, and now it's in the near boards, in the corner. Vail comes across, bounces it on the far boards. They hand it off to another large member of their Vail team. They bring it into their offensive end, now behind the goal line and behind the net. They're looking to wrap in center. Heads up play by Campbell, also harassed by Rocco. Littleton trying to clear. They do. They're in the neutral zone. Offside on Vail.
I think that's fair. You need another.
He's got to stand in a chair.
I know it's more than that way.
I've done that before.
You've done that before?
Here's Mason. He pops it over to Ryland. Vail looking to dump it, but picked up by Sawyer. Sawyer, he dumps it to the far neutral zone.
Yeah.
And now Vail takes it down to the far corner. Vail looking to center. Hawks are set up pretty well defensively. Here's Gable. He's got puck. He's looking for a pass. He outlets it to Ryland. Ryland comes across, 3 defenders in the way. And that foils the plans, and here comes the puck, but we're chasing. Puck going down to the crease and covered by Pacheco. Minute and a half to play here. We'll have stop time in the third period. Glove side drop on the Vail end, offensive end. Puck is dropped, popped over to the near boards, now behind the goal. Littleton tries to clear, picked up by Vail on the left point. They shovel it towards the net. Now the puck flies down into the neutral zone on a Vail stick. They pass it back. Vail has it now in their offensive end. Good job by Rocco intercepting that pass. Clears the zone. Puck flying down, picked up by a Vail defender. He goes corner to corner with the puck. Now it's on the half board, sent towards the net, but well wide of the crease. Under 30 seconds to go. Vail coming up the near boards. Number 4 has some speed, takes a look, shot.
I don't care.
defended, and off the glass. Left point. Throws one down behind the net. Got to get this out of here. Fluttering putt. Picked up. Oh, what a job by Pacheco to keep his calm. Now, Vail player seems to be down, but we'll have a penalty coming up on the Hawks. Looks like coming. I don't know what the penalty was. They're calling interference. So we'll start the third period. Eli Gates is getting an explanation. He pleads his case. No, I didn't. I don't think he did.
He's down. Harbin kissing.
He's not. He started to pick up his head and then he's not.
Harbin kissing. He likes to kiss people on their hurt.
This just in from Dodger Stadium.
Oh, come on. We're playing hockey.
Top of the eighth. This is for the Dodgers are going to win the pennant. Canadian, you don't understand.
I'm Canadian.
You aren't?
No.
Oh, I thought you were. You married one. What? Why do you go to Canada all the time? I thought you did. I'm Michigan sports enough. Anyway, I'm going to make you look at that for a minute, Rhonda Lee.
I need some sweet syrup.
Top of the eighth, but there's that. Blake Trennan in to pitch. Good man, Mr. Trennan. Vail players back on his feet and over to the bench.
He's down there keeping his
I
stats.
was going to say, sweetheart, should be golfing in Aspen.
Oh, he's mad every time we drive around the golf course.
As we reset, this will be folly. Stop time. And why don't I just make this the third period anyway? Yeah, that's correct now.
You know, Corbin and I go to the driving range from Surfline House.
Yeah, I need a
We
red card.
So we'll start off the period on a penalty kill.
Baskets and a $5 bucket and a package of
Shots on goal even at 10.
because it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I have a
They put Aiden Brown in the box.
so we instead of the baskets,
The official was talking to Eli. I don't think he's anywhere close to that action, and he wasn't.
shake it up and we watch it go. We go false from there. Like all we come up and then we get home down
So we'll come out shorthanded, 5 against 4.
Yes, I was. And we had a moment.
Mason and Ryland, Sawyer,
Get over it.
and Max. First penalty killers on the ice. And why this always goes to 12, it bothers me. Dale picks up the initial puck, but here comes Mason, feeds it over to Ryland. Ryland puts one towards the net. Oh, nice save by... We got another penalty coming up. That'll make it 4-on-4. We'll be 4-on-4 for 151 unless somebody scores. Let's make that a Littleton goal. There's Mason. Picks up his own work, but picked up by Vail. They send it down deep. Max on the big hustle play. Vail crashes into their boards on their own account. Here comes Max. He's coming up the middle. He's looking for help. Gets across. Over to Ryland. Picked off by Vail. Puck comes off the half boards on a Vail stick. They're trying to pass, but picked off. Now Vail has it. Coming up the near side comes Vail. Big number 18 is coming down just off the crossbar. Ooh, that was a close one, folks. Got an offside call on Vail. Neutral zone, far side, favoring the Vail offensive ice. There's Rocco, Benny. Also Nolan and Max. We're 4-on-4. Puck rolling down under the goal line. Now behind the net. Littleton looking to clear. Here comes Max. He leaves the puck behind, picked up by Vail. Shot. Blocker saved by Pacheco. Big smack by Vail. Nothing happening on that. Here comes Rocco. We got a whistle. A roughing call on Benny, 4-on-3. Okay. Things are going to be really interesting here in the third period. Still 0-0. Now we have 4-on-3. We have Rocco, Max, and Nolan. We have 35 seconds, 4-on-3. Shot. Cover save by Pacheco. Goalie and referee exchanging pleasantries. Bucks down. Down to the Littleton offensive end. That'll be icing. Littleton work from the puck. They come up. Bill comes up with it, puts one on net. Another one off the crossbar. Slapper over the crossbar off the glass. 6 seconds, 4-on-3. Here's Rocco. He's come up the ice. Throws it across the ice off the half boards, now behind the goal. Littleton trying to center, picked off by Vail. Got another whistle. Two men on the ice. On who? On Littleton. Well, we'll just be on a penalty kill all night, it seems. So, Vail's at full strength. They have 5 skidders on the ice. Littleton, 3. Rocco Eimer will center. Littleton sends the puck corner to corner, kept in by Vail. Here comes Max. He's being pushed over to the far boards. Now he's went to shoot. Good job by Vail putting a stick on a stick. Stop that shot. Here comes Vail the other way. They make neutral zone. Cross ice pass to left point. Get there! Shot goes wide by Vail. 30 seconds left on 5-on-3. Shot saved by Pacheco. Loose puck in the crease now picked up by Littleton. It'll be icing, but we can take it. At this level, you can change on icing. NHL, you cannot. Mason centering. Nolan Campbell's breathing heavily. He's working hard tonight. Puck over the near boards. They cycle up to the point to point. They're passing it around, trying to get a shot. Blocked by Littleton. Loose puck in front of the crease. Shove. Goal. Well, that should give us one more on the ice and make it 5-on-4. Littleton fought their tails off on that 5-on-3 attempt. Benny and Camden. Benny picks up his own work, now picked off. He's chasing it down to the slot. He puts one towards the net. It misses. Just didn't quite get the stick down on it. Littleton trying to keep it in. Now it's in the neutral zone. Sawyer. He crosses the blue line. Sawyer now behind the net. Tries the center. Too many Vail players in the way on that pass. Picked up by Campbell in the neutral zone. We're waiting to get onside. Puck is loose. Then he gets to, sorry, that was Sawyer that tried to get to it. Now Vail picks it up. Fight for neutral zone control, very important. Here comes Nolan. He's got a man to beat. Now he's swarmed. He's exhausted. We got to get him off the ice. He's given it all. He's gotten a wee bit more, Captain. Vail looking to break out of the neutral zone. Puck is bouncing off his stick. Now here they come. Crossing pass picked up by Nolan Campbell. Nolan's doing all he can to get back on his feet. We're 5-on-5. Finally. 9:25 to play. We've got time, but we don't have time to waste. Here goes Camden. Camden holds up at the blue line. Vail picks it off in the neutral zone. They're coming the other way. Hawks have skaters back. Down in the corner, crossing pass just off the mark, picked up by Littleton. Camden slides it over in the neutral zone, now picked up here by Vail. Nice check there by Alexander. Build down on a low wing, picked up by Littleton, now by Vail. Here's Camden. Poked away for a moment. Ryland tried to pick it up. That should be icing. It is. A flurry of action. Hawks are working hard. Down a goal.
Let's go, Hawks!
Rocco sent it over to his winger for a moment, but picked up by Vail. They're coming down strong the other way. Max is chasing the puck down to the corner. Has it behind the net. He kicks it over to the half boards. Stewart forwards it to Rocco. Picked off, back and forth, offside call. Centering. Save. Oh. Spectacular save by Pacheco. Vail had a centerman down sitting on top of the blue ice. He got a pass and Corbin was up to it. Stopped all that. There's Stewart. I'm sorry. Shanahan. He tries to take it back, and that will not be icing because we did it. Max comes down to retrieve the puck. Vail beats him to it. Clifton trying to get it out of that zone. Working hard. Can't get it done. Puck's behind the net. They're looking to center. A lot of Littleton sticks down there. Looks like Benny Hanna down there, the way the sticks are flying. Max picks it up behind the goal line. He gets run off the puck, picks it back up. Max is coming up the middle. Max has got some leverage. He's coming up the wing. Couldn't get a good shot off. Vail trying to break the zone. They do. Bouncing puck kept an odd man rush from happening. Puck behind the net. Puck on the high slot. We're trying to clear it. Get just enough on it to stop the effort, but the puck stays in the offensive end for Vail. Vail has it on the high left point. They're looking to cycle down. Puck in the corner. There's Max. He swings it around to his point man. Now outlet pass, well done to Eli. Eli hits one. Blocker save. Vail sends it. That'll be icing. Whistle. There you go. Nick Everett game on both teams. It's been kind of fun to watch. And you don't think 1-0 hockey can be exciting, huh? You ought to watch this one. There's Benny. Puck just stayed on the dot. And now Vail, they'll chip it down again. This will be icing one more time. We need a dirty one here, folks. Game's still in reach. Oops, sorry about that. Benny pops it over to Camden. Camden, deflects off his stick. Now we got to reset the zone. We're offside. This is where the face-off will occur. Benny pops it back to Nolan. Nolan tries to get it down into the zone. Now Benny has it over on the high point. Now the puck's wedged against the boards, now coming back. Picked up by Aiden. You don't have to go that far down. Pass Karam's off the boards all the way down past the goal line. Hawks keep it into the point. And now the puck is on a net, on a stick behind the net. Off the half boards in the neutral zone on the Vail stick. They got a guy loose. Pass off to Mark. Littleton trying to get back down. Shot blocked by Stewart. I'm sorry, Aiden. Aiden's bringing it up. Aiden's shot goes wide to the right. Controlled fight down here at the end. Pushing, shoving, just rude manners. Shot blocked just off the post. Can't get one in. Get it dirty, get it dirty. Shot, another pad save. Oh, it was down low. That was a great opportunity for the Hawks. Let's have another one. Puck behind the goal line now in the corner. Far corner. Resets off. Nolan, keep it in. Nolan works around one defender, now two. Puts it down low, looking to center. Just missed his hit. That was on a stick. We'll get an icing call. Yep. We'll get some fresh skates out there. Face-off will be Littleton's offensive end. Who we got coming out? Rocco will center. Defensively, Max and Sawyer. Rocco pops it over to Eli. Now it's on a Vail stick. They're behind the net. They're behind the net and swinging around to the half boards. Now into the neutral zone. They got a break coming. Max defending, pestering, stops that effort. Puck now in the Littleton zone. They tried to center it. High. Sawyer trying to keep control. We're just offside. Still got time for a win here. Shots on goal, 17 Vail, 14 Hawks. Puck goes down. Here's Max. Tries to send it to wire, and there's a loose puck. Here comes Eli. He's got a defender that gets to it first. On the point. On the boards here. Now crossing pass. Shot. Save Corbin. What a game, folks. What a game. To win the game is great. To play the game is greater. To love the game is the greatest. It's from Bob O'Connor. Puck is down in the corner for Hawks. Trying to get it out. Looking for the puck. Can't find it. Now it's on the stick of the shot. Corbin is down just like a brick wall. They kept pushing and trying to get that puck across that line. Corbin says nothing, do it. There's a fight on the half boards. We can't really see it, but about every player is over there involved. Clock is running at 2:30 to play. Can't get the puck off the boards. Now it does. Camden, he passes it forward to Mason. Mason, he's got a splinter defender, poke check. Littleton keeps it in the zone. Gable kept it in, popped it down. Couldn't get a shot off. Here's Cam. He's got it. Trying to get it handled. Player off the bench for Vail picks it. But now here comes Nolan. He's up on the near boards. Shot from Benny. Blocked. Great forecheck there by the Hawks. Camden has it. Defended by Vail. Vail has it behind the goal line. They're coming up. Vail makes offensive end. Now the puck's in the far corner. Pop down here to the near corner. There's Benny. Tries an outlet pass, picked up by Vail, but picked up by Nolan Campbell. He's in the middle. We getting the puck to the half boards, shoveled down towards the net, picked up behind the net by the Hawks. Loose puck down low. Vail sends it up to the, picked up by Nolan Campbell. Puts one off the boards. There's a loose puck off the side of the net. Now it's over to the half boards. Campbell has it again. Puts one towards the net. Just a little bit off the mark. Under a minute to play here. Corbin's still in net. Benny's feeling it a little bit there. Timeout Hawks. Brewers down to the last 3 outs of their season. Dodgers ready to capture the National League pennant. Got a feeling once we get control of the puck, Corbin will be off. Nope, we're starting with 6 on the ice. Corbin takes the bench. Officially 42 and a half seconds to play. Camden, Benny, Mason, Rocco, Nolan, Max. Here we go. 40 seconds. Fighting hard on the boards. Vail's charging. Now Camden goes down low. Vail picks it up on the half boards. They try to chip it out. Here comes shot towards the net. Loose puck. Loose puck. Oh. Just off the goalie's pads. Ten seconds. Offside. Officially 7.5 seconds. Okay, Al Michaels, do you believe in miracles? Here comes Benny. Short time. Puts one towards the net. Blocked. That's the game. And a heck of a game it was, though. I mean, doggone it. Milton played about as hard as I've seen him play all year. Nothing to be ashamed of there with that effort. Well-matched team. And that wraps things up here from the Ice Garden here in Aspen. Littleton was close, but Vail comes away with a 1-0 win. Great hockey game. Both fan bases are probably tired and exhausted from trying to get something happening. We're back on tomorrow, 11:15 against Colorado Springs. Get some good rest, get some good food. Until then, thanks for your time this time. Till next time, have a good evening, folks.